Look, I think one thing that's really important for early, HR career practitioners is to understand the power of storytelling. Our lives are so busy at the moment, and our lives are changing so quickly. Yet, that ancient art of the cavemen and the cavewomen of sitting around a campfire and telling stories, and you look at all of that history since then. That art form about storytelling and invoking emotions through a story is so critically important. And by way of example, for people that may not believe the logic there, you look at any marketing campaign and you pick a successful marketing campaign that doesn't tug on human heartstrings.
Yeah.
Because stories invoke emotion and emotion changes behaviors. And if young people these days, look at us go. Young people these days are tech focused, have a phone glued to their face. They understand tech. I'm not going to go to an early career HR person and say you need to understand AI, because they're going to understand AI many times better than whatever will. My 5-year-olds, my 8-year-olds are coding currently. I mean, wow. But it doesn't matter what changes. Storytelling and human emotions will never change. And I think if you can nail, looking at that data, looking at your analytics, and then understanding what story that's trying to tell you, and then evoking that into emotions for your business partners, for your leaders, you've got something more powerful than any tech could ever create.
That telling a story or storytelling is such an art. That I think people potentially don't understand that it's actually a skill. Like there's definitely an art to it. There's definitely flavor to it. There's creativity to it. But it's also a skill that can be harnessed and learned. We look at. I was talking to a guy the other day, and we were talking about boxing. But the reality with boxing is, if no one wants to see you, whether you win or lose, doesn't matter. It's whether they want you to win, whether they want you to lose, whether they want to boo you or cheer you. You want them to evoke some feeling. Doesn't matter what the feeling is, but some feeling. It seems like that's the case with pretty much anything. The worst, what you don't want them to do, is have no reaction at all. Like that's the worst. Like the neutral reaction, basically not caring, the apathy.
And that's such the unlocker where I speak to professionals that are having challenges where they say, I'm not getting a seat at the table. My executives are not talking to me. They should talk to me because, I'm HR. They need HR at the table.